You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children.
Charles, during the day, relax. Now SoapNet gives you 3 different chances to watch. Every weeknight at 7:30, 4:30 Pacific, and again at 11:30, 8:30 Pacific. Plus a Saturday marathon starting at 3:30, 12:30 Pacific, with all 5 of the week's episodes back to back. 3 chances to watch your show. Go to SoapNet.com for a complete guide, and you'll never miss a moment of Port Charles. SoapNet. Soap watching made easy.
Ian, it's me again. I've left you 50 messages. Could you just please call me back as soon as you get this? I'm just sort of really worried. You know, I want to make sure you got out of that spooky place. I did have a very strange feeling there, like you did. You know, major vibes. And I just want to make sure that some stranger didn't get you because you picked up that stranger card, okay? So please, call me, okay? I'm worried.
Dr. Totaro to orthopedics. Dr. Jennifer Totaro to orthopedics.
Oh! Donald, darling, thank you so much for coming all the way over with these things.
Sign where it's flagged. I'll have them off to New York before the ink dries.
Right, thank you. This is just so great of you. Listen, Donald, darling, have you given any thought to what we discussed earlier?
Yes, Regis definitely looks better in navy than in maroon.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You know, the other little thing.
Yes, and the answer is still no.
I need a dresser for the nurse's ball.
You need an army of them, and this year I refuse to be drafted.
And you're no longer a darling. What am I supposed to do?
Find another darling.
Oh, Colleen, darling, how are you?
Hi, Lucy. If you don't mind, I've got to go do something.
Something. What is the something you're doing for the nurse's ball?
Well, a few of us are putting together a little routine.
Really, how sweet. But wouldn't you like to do something bigger, better?
I can't be your dresser.
Oh, Colleen, come on. It's crucial to the ball, and the show would not go on without you.
No offense, Lucy, but I would rather be on bedpan duty.
Oh. Ew. Your number's gonna be tacky anyway, you know.
Dr. Stive to the nurse.
I just thought she'd jump at the chance.
Stive to the nurse.
Shut up. What am I supposed to do now?
Lucy, I didn't know you were still here.
Darling, I've been waiting for you. Listen, how would you like to undress me?
Eve.
Ian! Oh, I was wondering where you were.
Well, the doors of the chapel were locked or jammed or something, so I couldn't get back in. But I found Michael, and he says his goodbyes.
Oh, was he just amazed at how we found each other?
He's a priest. He believes in miracles.
Gosh,
As do I.
just think, we almost missed each other again. I was just about to leave. Thank goodness I came back for the cradle. It's like there was something keeping me here. And now I know what it was. It was you.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Oh, God, Dick. No.
All right, come on, lady.
No, I'm not leaving him. I'm not going.
There's nothing else you can do. He's gone.
Jamal's right. You can't stay here. No.
Come on, Libby. Come on, we'll take care of him, okay?
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, you already took care of him. Where were you?
What?
Why were you so late? Why did Jack have to ride for you?
Look, Libby. That was a mistake.
No, it was my fault. Oh, yours. I didn't want Jamal riding. So we went out and I threw away his keys.
Libby. Libby, Allie didn't have any idea anything like this would happen.
I was just scared, Libby. So you protected the man you love? Yeah. Yeah. And now, the man I love is dead. Are you happy now? Are you?
My next appointment's not for a half hour. Let's go.
Oh, wait. Doc, I didn't mean just like right this minute, like right now. Wait. Don, didn't you mention something about the ink can't dry on those papers? They need to get out.
I'll handle it right away.
Good, I suggest you do. Otherwise, you're going to be doing what you don't want to do, whether you like it or not. Bye. Where were we?
Well, I thought we were going to undress you.
Right. Do you know you are very, very good at that?
Okay.
No, it's like a God-given talent you have. You know, with all those little hooks, those little buttons, those little eyes and snaps, you turn it into an art form.
Well, maybe you just inspire me.
Well, maybe you should share your talent with the entire world.
You want me to undress other women?
No! Heck no! Just me.
Well, how would I share undressing you with the world?
Well, think of it as kind of like a behind-the-scenes aspect.
This wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that you can't find a dresser for the nurses' ball, would it?
How'd you guess?
Lucy, everyone's avoiding you like the XFL, or haven't you noticed?
Well, you're not avoiding me.
That's because I'm not going to be your dresser.
But, Doc, you have to because you're so eminently talented.
No.
Okay, then fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have that gorgeous, hunky new intern on the 5th floor, Wayne, undress me. He's dying to rip my clothes off.
Won't work.
You know, he looks like Brad Pitt. I love Brad Pitt. I just want to munch on Brad Pitt. I love
Yeah,
him.
isn't he the same one who's dating the nurse who looks just like Jennifer Aniston?
What am I supposed to do then? I need a dresser, Doc. What am I supposed to do? I could do it myself, I guess, but...
Hey, why didn't I think of that?
Oh, right. 20 gowns I'm gonna change myself.
Well, here's a thought. Why don't you just try wearing 10? Or better yet, why don't you wear the same dress all night long?
Oh, I can't do that. It's tradition. You know, I have to look fabulous. My public expects it.
My public expects it. Lucy, you look great in a candy striper uniform. I should know.
I'm not supposed to bring that up again. Well, thank you very much for all your support. Now what am I supposed to do? This year's not going very well. It seems like no one even cares. This is the biggest fundraiser of the year, the Nurses' Ball, and no one cares.
Lucy, that's not true.
Doc, it is true. You don't want to be my dresser, and Colleen's making bedpan jokes, and Dawn hightailed it out of here, and, you know, Olivia and Allison, those ridiculous girls, they didn't even show up for the last rehearsal of their big number, and Eve, I don't know where the heck she is. She's left town like she doesn't even care, and now I can't even find Ian.
Well, I wouldn't count on Ian being your dresser.
Well, no, I'm not looking for him about that. I'm just kind of worried about him.
Why?
I think maybe Ian's in trouble.
I can't believe we're back here again. Together this time.
For all time.
I missed you so much. I would dream about you every night, what it felt like to have you lying next to me. Every time I closed my eyes, I'd see your face.
I never stopped wanting you.
I thought I'd never see you again.
You're not gonna let that happen. Not this time.
And here we are again, back where it all started. We did it right this time, Ian. We got it right this time.
Thank God for that. What happened to Jack was an accident.
Yeah, but it didn't happen to you, did it? Because Allison made sure of that.
Livy, I didn't know that Jack would ride for Jamal. Okay, you guys weren't even supposed to be here.
Because Jamal dumped him as his mechanic. You were both ticked off at him.
No, that is not true.
Oh, Allison, you never even liked him in the first place.
Maybe not in the beginning, but that was a long time
After
ago.
everything he has done for you, he bailed you guys out so many times with your grandmother and the stupid bike shop and Zach, and this is how you pay him back?
That is not fair.
Oh, Jack is dead because of you.
I would never do this on purpose, and you know that.
No. All I know is that he is gone. And I am never gonna be able to be with him again. To hold him and tell him how much I love him. He was just getting his life together and he was happy for the first time ever. And now...
Sorry,
No, don't! father, okay? Because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how sorry you and everybody are because
Right, that's it. That's enough. You want to blame somebody? You're looking at him. Okay, listen, she didn't do this to Jack. I did. And I'm gonna make this right.
Oh. You really put your heart and soul into this place, didn't you, Michael? But you know, it still looks like you could use a little help. I mean, after all, what are brothers for?
I'm not finished yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, promise me something.
Anything.
Promise me that you will never let me go.
Oh, I promise.
Livy, I tried to catch up to him, but one of Zach's buddies just cut me off.
We tried to warn him when you radioed us.
Yeah, Zach was just too fast and just chased him over the cliff.
Jamal, we need to call the police and tell them what you saw.
Well, Zach's telling him a different story.
What?
He's setting me up, Allie.
But we can prove that you didn't do anything. You were on the headsets with us.
The cops never believed us before. Why are they gonna start now?
Because it's your word against Zach's.
Yeah, and his buddies.
But that doesn't matter.
Allie, listen to me. Okay, I bagged the race. Okay, I let Jack ride for me. And that was right after I got into a fight with him in front of Garcia and that baby-faced detective. Allie, they saw the whole thing. And Zach knows it. So he was there, remember?
So?
I got the record. I got the reason. I look guilty as hell.
You didn't do anything. You didn't kill
Well,
Jack.
I didn't really exactly stop it from happening either.
So what are you saying then? That you should go to jail?
Somebody's got to.
No. Jack wouldn't want that. You were his friend. But I swear to God, I am not gonna let Zach get away with this.
We're not either.
Cops are not gonna let this go. They're gonna ask all sorts of questions about what happened to Jack.
Not if they don't know he's dead.
SoapNet is 100% pure soap.
So Serena and I kind of bumped into Ian, I guess, in the woods. Well, actually, Ian sort of bumped into us, and that's when the stranger card sort of fell out of my purse.
The stranger card?
Yeah, you know, the card that kept coming up for my tarot deck in the hospital. Remember that day?
Yes, I remember. It just happened to fall out of your purse.
Well, I guess my purse was sort of open when I was hitting Ian with it.
You hit Ian with your purse?
Are you gonna let me finish my story or not?
Yes, please,
okay,
finish your
okay.
story.
So, anyway, I was defending myself, basically, with my purse, and that's when the card practically flew out and landed right in, well, not really in his hands, but he practically had it in his hands.
So?
So, Doc, don't you see what this means? That this means a stranger is coming into Ian's life.
Lucy, you have a lot on your plate right now. You have the nurse's ball. You have to find a dresser. That's an impossible task anyway. So why don't you just forget about Ian just for now?
Okay, I'm not sure. I just can't stop thinking about Ian. You know, this time of year, well, last year around the nurse's balls is when I met him. It was right after I found out about Christina. And, you know, Ian was the only one that could really get through to me. You know, he started me down the road to recovery, I guess. I mean, you did too, but he's the one that allowed me to open up to you.
And I'll always owe him for that.
Well, now I think it's my turn. It's my turn to help him. And I just can't figure out how if I can't find him.
Lucy, I can see you're worried, but you know Ian. He tends to land on his feet. I wouldn't worry about him. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah, well, I would just feel a lot better if I could just find him.
So you finally decided to give yourself a break and admit that you've done so many wonderful things for people.
I finally decided to forgive myself for all the things I didn't do. But I never imagined this. Not my wildest dreams. When I was a little boy, growing up in Ireland, my sister Granny and my brother Patrick and myself, we'd sneak out some nights and go up on top of this hill. We'd lay on our backs. We'd look at the stars. And on a clear night, you'd see 1,000,000 of them. And Granny would say that every star is a person that once loved on this earth. Oh. Some nights we'd see one fall. And she'd say, there goes one, looking to find his true companion. And I told her, with the sky as big as it is, and the world as big as it is, to find your true love, well, that's impossible. And she'd smile and she'd say, well, if anyone can do it, it'll be you. And she was right.
I wish she could see how happy you are.
Oh, she can. I know she can. Grania, I'm gonna be a dad.
Oh, Grania, he's gonna be a wonderful dad.
You right?
Oh,
You cold?
a little bit. It's these darn pregnancy hormones. I'm cold one minute, I'm hot the next. What's this?
Oh, it's one of Lucy's tarot cards. I met her in the woods.
What? What was Lucy doing all the way out here?
She's having a picnic with Serena.
Oh. Well, what does this mean?
It's the stranger card, and she says a bad omen. Says someone's gonna come and stir things up.
Well, I guess maybe she was half right, because Michael was a stranger. But he's the reason we're back together, so that can't be bad.
No. Not at all.
Why, Caleb? Why?
Better get out of here before that farmer sees what we did to his fence.
I don't know how to say goodbye, Jack, because I can't imagine my life without you. I can't see it. Maybe because you'll always be with me. In my thoughts and in my heart. And the people that did this to you, I am gonna make them pay, Jack. I am gonna make them hurt the way I do right now. 'Cause they took away the best thing that has ever happened to me. You were my first love, Jack. And you will be my last.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles, Tainted Love.
On the next Port Charles.
Who would do something like this? Desecrate a church like this?
He's my brother.
It's Christina.
And what's that? You've got blood on you.
In Pine Valley, it's all about Erica Kane and her world. On SoapNet, it's all about you. Coming up next is All My Children on SoapNet, devoted to soaps and you.
You never know who you'll bump into on All My Children. Coming up next, followed by One Life to Live in General Hospital. SoapNet, pure soap 24/7.